Caroline from Black Robin Hero here on WNCW for a live session in Studio B this afternoon from the new album, Lonely High. We've got Matt Lane leading the group, a big group. Can we get an introduction to everybody?
Yeah, let's just go around the room here. We've got Mr. Greg Turkelson on the backup vocals there.
Greetings.
And the acoustic guitar.
Thank you much.
We have Mr. Scott Spinner on the bass, holding down that low end. And we've got Mr. Jason Rowland over here on that fine Telecaster. And Lenny Pettinelli on the keys and backup vocals as well. As you can see, he's quite popular here in Studio B. I think he's been here 3 or 4 times in the last, like 4 days or something like that. And then we've got the one and only Mr. Chris Pyle back there on the drums.
Well, you've got a little bit of a backstory that would be nice to hear about your travels from the West Coast back to the East Coast. Can you tell me about your roots, where you started, wound up in San Francisco, but now back in Western North Carolina?
Yeah, I've been a little bit of a wandering puppy my entire life. I guess I spent a good amount of time in New England, grew up in Connecticut, moved down to South Carolina, went to high school and college there, and then found my way out west, following a woman out there. Mm-hmm. That ended, tragically or wonderfully, depending on how you look at it. It certainly brought me here. I had a friend who lives in Black Mountain that was opening a restaurant and kind of said, "Hey, your life's kind of falling apart out there. What do you think about maybe checking this area out?" And so I had 24 hours essentially to come up, check out Asheville, check out Black Mountain, and within those 24 hours had decided that this was the place for me. So here we are.
Yeah, you moved to the one town that actually has lower rents than San Francisco.
Well, it did then. I don't know that it does now, but that was maybe 7.5 years ago, And I moved here, and of course I met Jason working at this place called the Blackbird in Black Mountain, and through Jason, I met Greg. We met our original bass player from there, and everybody was really into music, and I was pretty inspired by that. And then, I had lived in San Francisco for a year and seen quite a few live acts. But when I moved here, the first 3 shows that I saw, these were all local shows. I saw the Honeycutters, I saw Woody Wood, and I saw Tyler Ramsey from Bands of Horses, and I was just like, I think maybe I'll stick around for a while. There seems to be something kind of in the air, in the water here. So here we are. So far, so good.
Well, glad to call you neighbor or, hometown heroes, Black Robin heroes. The disc is called Lonely High. You've got the dual CD release show at the ISIS alongside David Earl and a whole host of local greats. That is Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's the great thing. Another great thing about living here is everyone kind of helps each other with these things. And I met Lenny actually through David Earl. He also plays in Empire Strikes Brass, is moonlighted with Andrew Scotchy and the River Rats. Chris has his own project called Chapel. His dad's going to be there helping out, the one and only Artemis Pyle. And then Scott over here also plays in a band called the Dirty Badgers from Asheville. So no shortage of musicians or bands.
Great. Well, could we have another song?
Absolutely.